Brooke, what time is it?
It's tea time.
It's tea time.
And we've got a new one. It's a good one. And it's called?
It's called BIATCH. BIATCH. Alexa, pause. And this is a tequila that we found and we saw it and we said, we need to try that. And so here we are, another episode of Tea Time with Brooke and Steve and Wally and Mr. Quincy Jones. They're around somewhere. It's hot. It's beautiful down here in Southeast Florida. It's beautiful being in the pool. It's beautiful being in the pool with BIATCH Tequila. And
we've got a Blanco, Rosa, and a Reposado.
A Blanco Rosa and a Reposado to present to you today. Why don't you say a little bit about the company, about the tequila?
Yeah, this is a woman's owned company. It was founded by Aunt Sue, the founder. You could wind up seeing her on YouTube a few times, sitting by her pool and having some great cocktails. And her initial investors are all women too. 20% are minorities. And she's doing it. And she's doing it in a fun way. And she's not explaining herself. She loves the color red, which I get totally. And she's created a work of art as far as a tequila bottle. This is glass. It's hand-blown glass to this shape of lips. And God, I wish I had an upper lip like that. Amazing. But that's another story. And it's bejeweled with the cork topper. And it's just fun. You just want to spend some time with it and see what's going on. And it's the perfect accessory for any women's event.
So, yeah, and I think it's important to right up front kind of further illustrate what's going on with this company and their attitude and their strategy as far as marketing and bringing this to the marketplace. I think Brooke said it was founded in 2022. They released in 2024. They had some, it took a little bit while to get the bottles all up and running with production, but they finally relaunched and here we are. But they make no qualms about being geared towards the women's marketplace. And, you know, for us guys, they kind of leave us behind, but
hell yeah.
Well, that's okay. But you know what? I don't know. We'll try the tequila and we'll find out whether or not we should shy away from this. But I think it's important to just read from their website because it just gives you an idea of what they're all about. So here we go.
Important.
So the very first thing on their website is the unapologetic women's tequila. Okay. It's all about women. Their mission statement, they call it a passionate mission. BIATCH is a lifestyle brand that celebrates the flavor of luxury and the spirit of incredible women. The BIATCH strategy is to appeal to women like the fun girls behind this great brand, including BIATCH all-female investors, which is interesting. BIATCH is 100% women-owned and is passionate about building a community promoting the empowerment and success of women. A portion of our proceeds goes to supporting women's causes. Nice. And we intend to make at least 50 women millionaires. So you kind of get the vibe right out of the gate with this company, and that's okay. You know, you look at all their YouTube shorts and things like that. It's all about pink. It's all about like glitz, and it's all about rhinestones and diamonds and jewelry. It's all about high-end parties and celebration and things like that. Women. So I'm going to sort of take a back seat to this, but I can't keep my mouth shut, so I'll have to chime in. But I think it's really an interesting concept to be so dedicated to that part of the marketplace. And by the way, that is a part of the marketplace that is, I want to say, kind of, I don't want to say untapped, but maybe needs a little boost in terms of getting them involved in tequila and away from some of the sweeter type things. So
I think that was one of her missions also is that, beer, a lot of carbs, and wine, tons of sugar, and tequila is not the case. So why not make something that's attractive that women gravitate toward and looks fantastic on the shelf? So hopefully restaurants and stuff like that will wind up starting to have this, and it'll be commonplace to order very easily anywhere you go. That's what I hope for it.
Yeah. So here we go. We're here to talk about the tequila, and which includes talking about the juice inside. So there are 3 bottles here, but really there are only 2 expressions. We have a Blanco Rosa, which are in this smaller bottle here, and this bigger red bottle, and they have a Reposado here in this pink bottle. They don't have a regular Blanco at this point, and they don't have an Añejo or an extra Añejo. But in 2026, maybe at the end of this year, their Añejo and extra Añejo might be ready. So we're not here about that. So we're here. Let's start with the Blanco Rosa. So aged 16 days in red wine barrels from Napa and Sonoma. So here we go.
I do love roses, and Blanco roses are the way to go. And I could tell, yeah, it's forward for me. It's forward. I get the red wine barrel out of it, and the agave.
Yep.
So it's sitting perfectly where it should be.
So for me, it's the agave forward. It's got a little bit of a what you would expect as being aged in a red wine barrel, and it's kind of on the sweet side, but not overly sweet. You know, it's not sugary sweet or anything like that. It seems to have like a nice little nose blend.
It tastes like it smells for me.
Yeah, I'm
still getting the American red wine barrel.
Yeah, that's it. It's simple. It's I don't think there's anything harsh about it. It's going down nice and smooth. I'm not getting any kind of overly sugary experience to it, although it is kind of sweet and a little earthy. I give earthy in there. Maybe a little citrus, a little tiny, but it's solid.
I'm getting honey at
little
forward.
Honey. Okay, I go with that. So yeah, that's
lovely.
That's the Rosa Blanco. I'm going to finish mine.
Yeah, I'm done. Hey, it's made for women. Not too bad. Next, way over here, pink bottle is the Reposado. It's aged in bourbon barrels for 9 months. And it's the way to do it. I mean, anything that I've had that's been aged in a bourbon barrel has been delicious. And you have the two spirits, tequila and bourbon, that are kind of, you're either one or the other. You can be both. But a lot of flavor comes out of a bourbon barrel. And they've been around for a really long period of time. So I'm sure this is going to be delightful. Sweet. Bourbony.
So it still has a lingering effect of the agave forward, but it's definitely being taken over by the effects of the bourbon barrel.
I get caramel.
Got a caramel, buttery kind of nose to it. But it's solid on the nose for sure.
I mean, like a Reposado, they're usually 6 to 9 months or so.
Up to 12, but this is right in the pocket.
Yeah. Very smooth.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of a minty thing going down, like a peppermint thing, something going on. I don't know.
See that?
But it's got a feel to it, like a buttery, caramely butterscotch feel, not necessarily taste, but a feel to it. So that's pretty good for not knowing what to expect. And you might walk into a liquor store and see this and say, oh, it's not going to. My expectations are low, but it would exceed expectations.
Absolutely.
And it is the type of tequila that you could be, bring this to an event like a bridal shower or a women's celebration or a birthday party or something like that, and be happy with the juice that's inside that you're serving. Take a moment to say that the tequilas are all grown in Jalisco, Blue Weber agave up in the highlands. They age them 7 years, so they're mature. So a lot of their influences on the palate are coming from the earth, the soil up there, and the fact that they are using ripe, sweet agave plants.
They also recently won awards, both the Reposado and the Blanco Rosa, at the LA Spirit Awards. They both won silver awards, which is exciting.
Yeah,
I would be ecstatic with that. So it's getting out there. More people are seeing it, and being an award winner, which is exciting. So good for them.
Good for them. They're doing a great job with their marketing. I'm delighted about the juice that's inside. Now, I'm not going out and buying this and bringing it home to watch the Florida Panthers win another Stanley Cup. I'm probably going to go and get something a little bit more traditional for the man. All right. So, but I would buy this for like an aunt or a sister-in-law or my her birthday's coming up, and
All
we
that.
shall see. If I don't finish it, maybe I'll just repackage this. Um,
Thanks,
but yeah,
Evan.
it's good. Go for it. Do it.
Highly recommend you go to their social media pages, look at their shorts. They have incredible, really, really creative, beautifully executed videos with delicious looking tequila drinks. Definitely a mixer for anyone.
100% on that.
I
Sure.
think that's one thing that we're going to try.
Yeah.
We have a basil margarita. It's traditional margarita made with lime, agave syrup, a nice tequila, and muddled basil. So I'll give you the recipe at the end, and we'll check that out this weekend.
Yeah. So, I'm going to say thumbs up to BIATCH and Aunt Sue for doing a really nice job with the again the goal of the company, the mission statement of the company, the passion of the company. The juice inside is right up there, and kind of matches what they're trying to do. It really is for that female market of the marketplace of the
So much
tequila
fun.
world. It's so much fun, and you really can't go wrong. And and you can be confident in knowing that when you bring this somewhere, that the people aren't going to, they're going to drink it, and
You're giving
they're
them
gonna
a
be
gift
happy
that
and
they'll have forever
100%.
because it's a work of art for sure.
Yeah. So
Thank you to
thank you
Ray-Ban
so much.
sponsorship.
Yep.
Thank you for Petco for the dogs. It's so hot. They're not
It's
in the
so
pool.
hot. They're not well. They're in the pool, but they're not really doing. Oh, you're not in the pool. When did he get out? Where the heck is he?
Happy Memorial Day, you guys.
Alexa,
Enjoy the summer. It's kicking
resume.
off. Here we go.
And you got to appreciate the song choice, right? All female bands.
Go-Go's.
And
All the
Go-Go's.
days. All day long.
And you got to hear the lyrics. See you later. Thanks for tuning in.
Take care.
We'll see you again soon.
Thank